The following comes to you to podbean.com. In the Artist Realm with Sylvia Stein. Here we go. Good afternoon and welcome to In the Artist Realm with Sylvia Stein through podbean.com. These are announcements for tomorrow's show. I deeply apologize. The last show I've done is in February. I went on a hiatus because I wasn't on social media, so I went ahead and took some time off for Lent, and then I didn't start off any shows for after I got back in April. I just started back on the daily in May, and now I'm getting back into the swing of things again. So I deeply apologize for not being on, but it was a great break that I was able to take, and I was able to do a lot more with my family and also take care of different things and meditate and prayer, and so many great things happened. And sometimes you just need to take a time off, and it was really beneficial for myself. And I may do a podcast on that at a later time, but for now, I want to focus on, first of all, happy Monday. I hope everyone's doing great. I want to get back to In the Artist Realm with Sylvia Stein and try to do as many shows as I can. I'm going to be working on the book again, Crafting Dynamic Dialogue, the complete guide to speaking, conversing, arguing, and thinking in fiction, from the editors of Writer's Digest, foreword by Cheryl St. John. We're going to resume back into this book, work on that, and then also, of course, hopefully have artists and other authors and more writing tips come to the show. I know that there's several authors that I, excuse me, my deepest apologies. I hope that wasn't too loud. I didn't expect that to happen, so my apologies. I hope to have authors like author A.J. Brown come to the show from Stitch Smile Publications. He has his own books out, and he's an amazing author, editor, everything. Hope to have him on. Also by another Stitch Smile Publications author, James Matthew Byers, and other authors and other artists, hopefully. I'm hoping to have my mom, my mother-in-law, come and talk about, her designing dragonflies, but she also works on as a fiber artist. She creates different things, and now she's going to be focusing on her possible books as well. So it's good to have different artists and people come to the show, and there's local artists that are focusing on some type of art that they want to come and speak about their different craft, or whether you're a poet, an artist, a musician, different types of people. I hope you'll come back to the show to share your insight here on In the Artist Realm with Sylvia Stein. So I hope that you're able to do that. And I can't wait to share more of that with you guys, as well as my own books, hopefully. And there's a lot of exciting stuff coming on, and I hope that we're able to get it all here on this show. I'm also a very big fan of Broadway and musicals, so maybe we can gather some artists to come and speak about Broadway and their works and different things. I'm even thinking of adding it to my other podcast, because I do call it the Daily. So it could be different things, even though it's mostly focused for authors and writers. But I'm hoping to add all these different elements to it. And also because my son worked as in the drama club this year for school, and He was able to learn so much by the teacher there, and he's a great person, and great teachers that they had there that worked together in our kids' school, and taught them a lot about drama and the different elements. They did Mary Poppins Jr. My son was in the ensemble, and then we also took a trip to New York. The class did, and it was exciting. And we got to see the musical King Kong, and we got to see a lot of that Broadway area that they show there in New York. So it was exciting, and there's a lot of elements to theater as well. So all of that exciting stuff, hopefully be able to share with you guys. But I don't want to get off topic. I just wanted to come and let you know that I am doing another show this week for Crafting Dynamic Dialogue. I'm going to try to do, if I can, a couple of shows a week, but if for sure once we're having one tomorrow, I'm going to try to do 2 this week and then 2 next week, and see how we go for this podcast. And hopefully, like I said, get other artists or authors and more writing tip books to share, book recommendations from other authors, and a lot of exciting new stuff. And I hope you'll take the time to listen to the podcast. Thank you to all those that listen to the podcast. I'm so grateful for the downloads. If you'd like to support the podcast, you can write a review through iTunes. I think at Podbean you can also, but on iTunes you can write a review. I would appreciate that. And also, if you would like to support the podcast itself, it'll tell you on my page how to do that, and I will give you a shout out. I'll also start doing some ebooks or audiobook giveaways, and maybe some paperbacks once I order some more. I've been having a lot of issues with the Amazon KDP cover. Even though I thought I had fixed it when I got the copy of it, it wasn't what I expected to see. So I'm a little taken aback and confused by it. So I need to take a look at my Chasing Clarity book and go back and fix that. So I'm gonna go back and fix that, and then order more copies of that book. But I hope you'll check out Closure and The Diary of a Broken Father. Those are available through paperback and Kindle book. And Chasing Clarity will be getting an upgrade because I do need to fix that cover again, which I thought I had already done. But you know how it is with tech stuff and new things that you're learning. But again, those are just small things, and it's the big picture is great, and we just always focus on positive things and be grateful. And that's how I am. I'm very grateful to be back, to be able to do this podcast that I started almost 3 years ago. It's so hard to believe, and it's only growing, and I hope it grows some more. And I do appreciate all of you who take the time to listen to In the Artist Realm with Sylvia Stein here on podbean.com and iTunes and Spotify and many other platforms. But I just wanted to come and share that with you. All the music is provided by GarageBand. The song you're hearing is off Broadway. You may not be able to hear it that great because I'm on headphones, and the music might not pick up, in its entirety. So my apologies on that. But I hope that you all will check out the new podcast for the announcements, and then check out the podcast tomorrow. And I hope that you will listen, to Crafting Dynamic Dialogue, and you enjoy. I hope everyone has a happy Monday. And thank you so much for the support of this podcast, and you all have a wonderful day. This was In the Artist Realm with Sylvia Stein through podbean.com. Have a great day, everyone.